Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Robin Shimizu and friends because it is Thursday and it's time for your happy, healthy habit with Robin Shimizu. Robin, we just want to give a shout out to Francine Gregory, my partner, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. And we are just always delighted to have you in the frame, Robin. It's the holidays. And so I've changed my set a little bit. I'm really excited about seeing the end of 2020. So I put that tree up early. I have a decorator. I'm going to let the kids do that. But I'm excited about changing the atmosphere in here. How about you?
I think that's a great idea. We were just chatting just before the show about how happy we are that 2020 is leaving us, and this month of December we're going to focus on positive things and just help people for the rest of this month.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about your healthy habits. You have a healthy habit for us today?
Well, one of the things that I was thinking about is it's really, we all as excuse me, as business owners, we always try to be positive. We always try to be happy. We always try to put on this face that everything's great, right? Mm-hmm. How are you? Oh, I'm fine, excuse me. But, one of the things that we need to do is we need to acknowledge our unhappiness.
Oh.
And face it. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily a good thing to, if you get bad news or something bad happens or you make a mistake or you feel like you're in a funk, to not acknowledge it and to tell your friends that you're not feeling well or whatever. So to look at it and then try to do something to make a pivot.
Yes.
So when you're feeling unhappy, take a look at maybe why, and then go outside and take a walk and really try, or journal or do something, but just don't bury it and acknowledge that you're unhappy. This has been a very unhappy year.
And I think if you tend to be an upbeat person, I tend to be fairly optimistic most of the time. And when you recognize, this has had an impact on how I feel, sometimes we don't know how to handle it because it's not our norm.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense.
So, it's true. And then, so all we do is just try to take care of ourselves. Acknowledge it and try to take care of yourself and don't ignore it. And just do simple things like jotting down on a journal. Maybe the issue will come up through your journal. Maybe something will happen while, you're just not fighting it. So you look at it and you don't focus on it because that will help. That's also not very good. So you actually try to look at it, don't judge it, let it go, and then turn to a positive habit that you could do, like go for a walk or go sit out in the sun if there's some sunshine, or do something for yourself, and be sure to talk to a friend or talk to somebody so you can start breaking it down, whatever it is that's making you unhappy. I mean, I was unhappy a lot during this whole year, and all I had to do to my friends is say, I'm having a bad day or that, and so much grace and so much love and so much thing came to me when I told people I can't do it. So, it's just, sometimes that happens. And 2021 is going to be my year that I'm going to get back on my feet.
Wow. You know what? I am in the process of sharing this out, but I just wanted to say that I'm so glad you brought this up, because I don't think we have really, on a lot of our parts, acknowledged what's really going on. Good morning, Jill. Thank you for joining. Hi, Claudia. How you doing? We got folks coming in here. We want to thank you for coming in today, and thank you for that.
Yeah. So we're gonna end this year on a very happy, positive note. However, we're not going to bury our feelings, and we have 2021 to look forward to. So that's great. It's going to be a great year.
Yes. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm sharing this.
Now, what I'm gonna introduce Brenna then while you're doing that.
Yes, please do.
So today, well, for this whole month of December, what we thought we could do is we love our direct sales people. We love people that are selling these wonderful products, and so we're going to promote to this month a few things that people can purchase for possibly for because Maureen Stevenson said a couple of weeks ago we should be buying things, buying gifts from people that number one can help their business and number two that can help their friends. So instead of giving something tangible like
Mhm.
a new bracelet or a new whatever, you know, you could give a gift of love by buying a workshop for them, buying something that will help them in any way. And so that's what we thought we would do this month is provide products that could help people that you love. And it's not necessarily a trinket.
Yes.
So yeah, so this is very exciting. So we have Brenna coming in. She's our Norwex consultant. She also sells Neil Yard. Oh, sorry, Brenna, I can't remember the name of the company, but
Brenda,
sells,
is your camera on?
anyway, she is also an artist. She has lots of things going on. She's a true entrepreneur. She has lots of things that she'd like to offer us. And today I think we're going to focus on some small packages and some packages that we could do that are not too expensive and that people could purchase for themselves or for their friends. So that's what we're
Yes.
doing. And I think we're going to focus on Norwex, but I'm not sure.
Yes, we're going to focus basically on Norwex. She, her camera wasn't working, so we're going to add her to the stream. There she is. How you doing this morning? It's good to see you.
Good morning. Hi, good morning, ladies. Everyone.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
Good, good. Now you are in charge of this party. You want to give us a little background? I want to give a shout out to Claudia. Before you get started, I want to put this comment in. Jill says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning,
and then Claudia has the comment. She says, the beach always soothes feelings of unhappiness in her. Yes. And then Celia's in here this morning. She's saying good morning to you guys. So as they come in, I might pop in and just let you know that what the artist has to say about the products and things. So we're going to get this party started. Robin, do you want to facilitate? And I'm going to.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So I asked Terry to host this party for us. And so Terry agreed. So we have a bit.ly that's in the chat that's tied directly to this particular party for Terry. And Brenna's going to show us a few products. And then Brenna, I also brought a bunch of my products so I can demonstrate if you want me to and things like that. So Brenna, you just show us what you've got and let's just quickly go through some of the things that you put together for us.
I'm putting the bit.ly in the comments. There you go, guys. That'll take you to the page where you can order. So let me get Brenna featured here.
She looks frozen.
Oh, she does. Oh my goodness.
She is frozen.
Oh no. Okay. Well, here we'll come back, and when she unfreezes, she might have to go out and come back in. We can talk about these products because we use them.
Yeah. Okay. So while Brenna's gone, while we're trying to bring her back, I wanted to share. Now, the thing that I won't be able to share with people are the costs because I don't remember how much these things cost me. But what I do with Brenna is I buy one or two products every so often, not a lot, because they're durable. They last forever, but they're not necessarily that cheap, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so these are my dusting gloves.
I have one of those.
And Brenna told me if I buy two, then I could be a ninja. So I go around and I just kind of, seriously, I can dust lampshades, just about anything. And you turn it over and you can use the other side. It's remarkable. My dusting ninjas.
There you go. Well, let's get her in this spotlight here. And we are over on the side. Brenda, we're going to put you here and then we're going to get on the side here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Add us to the stream.
Oh,
And
I love that. That's an awesome.
I'm trying to get you here.
There.
Oh,
Do that. There you go.
awesome.
We
Awesome.
we started talking about these mitts. We were excited about these.
Yes, I can't live without my dusting mitt because it just makes life so much easier.
Mhm.
Um, I recently shared it with a potential client who I had loaned a kit to because that's what I do. I loan kits so people can experience it for themselves before they make a life-changing um, movement towards eliminating the workload, if you will.
Well, Brenda
So,
said she cleaned her counter this morning. I mean, pardon me, Jill said she cleaned her counter this morning with her Norwex cloth. Handle it, Jill. Yep. So what do you have for us today?
today I have for you 5 kits that are our holiday helpers.
Okay.
So
You want to
holiday
run through
helpers,
them real quick? Okay.
yeah, help not just help take care of our space, because that's part of self-care, is caring for our space that we're in, but also caring for our personal being. So I'm going to share those with you before my internet becomes unstable, because I have kids on on
Oh,
distance
yes.
learning.
They are distance learning. Yes. Well, you know what? If you go out, we'll just show some of the stuff that we have and we use because we are great fans of Norwich.
Well, and it's a process, right? You got to get a little bit, experience what it does for you, and you're like, wow, this is so much easier. So that's what I'm going to share today, is holiday helpers that can benefit us during this time, and for the rest of caring for our families and ourselves. So Norwex is a great option to be able to have less work. How many people love less work? Probably everyone. But it's hard to find the tools that helps us to have less work. So a carpenter, when they go and they build a house, they don't just find any old thing at the local, like Harbor Freights. They don't go to that type. They want a good tool that's going to give them the results that they're looking for. So they'll go for like a Makita or a DeWalt, and that those are high-end things in construction that carpenters use those types of tools. So all this is that I'm sharing is tools
Okay.
to make your life easier, but they are approved to remove 99.9% of bacteria from the surface with proper use and care. So and I just recently, not just the dusting mitt that I share with this customer, but just the laundry detergent and the EnviroCloth.
Okay.
She had mold on her windows, and she said she used so many chemicals to get it off, and they were vinyl windows, so that was a little easier, because the metal ones are they probably time to change them out if you have metal ones. But the vinyl, she used so many chemicals, it was actually making more sticky mess on top of what she already had. So all I shared with her was the detergent and the EnviroCloth. And these two things, when you package them together, are $35.99. It's our Bert and Ernie, our Batman and Robin, our wine and cheese, if you will. Our window cloth, which polishes anything to a streak-free shine, you use it dry, and our EnviroCloth, use it wet. And it removes 99.9% of bacteria from the surface with only water.
With only water?
Only water.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Now Cecilia says, yes, make my life easier. And Claudia says, when the grandkids get on my nerves, I make them dust with the kitty mitts, and they really think it's something fun. So
Yes.
so you can turn housework into joy. I like that.
Yes, turn the housework into joy, and that's why we love holiday helpers, right? But the great thing about our Norwex cloths is that they help eliminate the amount of plastic in our oceans, which is 80% of the waste on our land and in our oceans now consists of 80% of that of plastic. Yeah, it's a lot of plastic waste, and it's in our oceans and it's in our landfills. So The plastic debris is just getting to to the point where it's taking over, but Norwex has a solution. So our EnviroCloths, the recycled, has 2 water bottles in them to be able, and all of our products are guaranteed for 2 years, all of our microfiber products. But people have used them far longer than 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's one way to help people breathe.
Yeah. And another holiday helper, which is going to be for our personal, is our Timeless Rescue Gel. This has been a lifesaver for me. It's a roll-on. You take it, you roll it on the base of your neck, or if you have a headache, on your temples, even across your brow, and it smells delightful. It's a mint scent, and it's a nice pick-me-up as well. But then also our Lyseer hand cream, hand lotion. And one thing that we love as women is we love fragrance, but Norwex says clean has no smell. So it's important for us when we're using products that are not going to inhibit our hormone production, like a lot of synthetics have been proven to do, is to use something that is naturally fragranced, or which doesn't consist of fragrance really. It's just natural essential oils in essence, and make sure that we use products that don't impact our microbiome negatively. So that's self-care, is making sure that we're using stuff that helps our hormones produce, keep us on an even keel, and keeps our mind healthy as well. So
I have a question.
yes.
On the roll-on thing that you were just talking about, you can just buy that one, because I want to buy one of those for my sister.
Yeah.
So where do we go? We hit the Bitly and takes it to your store, and we can buy it there.
So that is your link to your event today.
Oh, okay.
That takes your individuals directly to your link, and they'll be able to browse and shop and get more information as well. And there's videos that they could watch this too. And I'm happy to provide videos.
Okay, so now what is that called? The roll-on.
The Timeless Rescue Gel.
Okay, we want to put it in the chat.
Yeah. And my husband used this. He's got really dry, cracked hands. He used it for 2 days.
Gel.
This hand lotion. And it made his hands not, because when in the cold, our skin gets cracked and it kind of burns sometimes. Well, he just used this after washing his hands only in 2 days, and it helped with that issue. So cold is really bad for our skin. It really
dries it out.
Yeah, and when it gets cracked too. So to help eliminate that, Lyseer. It's our Lyseer hand cream.
Lysere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a light fragrance. It's not a heavy scented item, but it really helps with that dry, cracked skin. Winter hands, if you will.
Winter hands.
Hi, Jerry. Jerry just came here. Now, I have a question about this hand cream before we move on, because right now we're using so much hand sanitizer. My hands sometimes, and I don't use it often, but like if I'm out and I may want to put my hand under one of those little dispensers, which I don't do often. There's a lot of people touching those dispensers. My hands are so dry when I finish. I'm like, wow. So is this helpful?
This would be very helpful, definitely. But when I go out, I use my EnviroCloth to clean my hands. I don't even touch the hand sanitizer. I take my EnviroCloth with me, or my travel EnviroCloth with me.
I was going to say, because I have the travel ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I take these to the store and I wipe the cart with it before I even touch it.
Yeah.
And I use this one. This is my body one. I wipe my hands before I get in my car. I guess I am just turning into a germaphobe. No, not really, but because of the situation right now.
Yeah, no.
I'm a little more visual.
Germaphobe says more work.
Oh, okay.
We're not germaphobes. We want less work. but we want efficiency and we want efficacy. We want the things that we're using to be effective.
Yes.
We're not so if when I clean with just this, my hands, it takes off the natural oils off of my hands. So I still have to use my hand lotion.
Okay.
You know, just because I use this doesn't mean that my hands stay silky soft. No, when you use it all day cleaning a project, like I've done last week, while I was sharing with the potential customer. I think she's going to be a customer. My hands were so dry at the end. I had to get my my lotion out and use it. And then my husband said, my hands are dry. I was like, here, use this. So, and it does. It takes away it. And you don't feel like you have to put more either. You put the amount that you put, and then you're good for the rest of the day, even after washing your hands and drying them, because it really gets down those 7 layers of the epidermis to actually help moisturize, not just stay on the surface. Yeah. And then some lotions, I would feel like I had stuff on my hands and it drove me nuts. I don't like that feeling.
So we got a question here. Wait a minute. Jerry says, do you have to keep the cloth wet? Okay.
Yes. The cloth is to be wet when using and wiping surfaces.
The Enviro cloth.
Yes. Yeah. And the Enviro cloth, all of our cloths say Enviro on them. So you can see that that's for Enviro, but if you were using, say, your body cloth.
Yeah.
Okay. That one says baby, but this one says baby.
Yeah. This one, I've got, okay. And then I've got the personal size Enviro cloth. You know, this is the one I carry in the car. And so it's labeled Enviro right there. So I can tell it from my body cloth, which I use on my hands, because it's actually says body on there. There's a comment here. Claudia says, I have a COVID mask, gloves, Enviro cloth, and hand sanitizer, and lotion. You're working it, girl. I love the products too. I really do. I really, really do.
Yeah. So
that's a good idea, Brenna, to put together a COVID package for people.
Yeah.
Yes, the COVID package.
All the content right there.
A great idea. Thank you, Claudia, for that idea. That's great.
Yes, we have that. We actually do have the COVID package. We didn't call it that, but yeah, they're healthy helpers is what we had them labeled, I believe, in the catalog. Healthy helpers.
Healthy helpers. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a mask, it's a bag, it's a Norwex little pouch. It's got a front pocket for dirty and the other pocket for clean. Or you can have one pocket for masks and another pocket for Enviro cloth. I just carry it on my keychain because my keychain, and I wet it as I'm moving around because I want it handy when I'm touching surfaces. And I actually use it since it's on my shoulder bag. I use it to grab the handle as I'm entering a store if I have to pull the door open. So I just use it because it's attached at my waist.
Makes sense. Okay.
So yeah, just makes it easier.
Now here she says
the helper set.
Yes. So tell her how to buy it. She came in late. How you doing, Jerry? I didn't mean to call you out.
So the Healthy Helper includes a mask, a bag, and then a travel. Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
So the Healthy Helper. Okay, the Healthy Helper set includes you can get, it's a mask, it's the bag, the travel bag, and then a set of 5 travel Enviro cloths, because you use them and then you change them. And I use mine for a week and then I change it, and I don't have to wash everything for 4 weeks. And I have the one left over because there's 4 in a pack. So, or you can just pass it out to family members, which I do for my boys. So and I wash every 2 weeks.
This is good. Now I wanted people to understand that this Norwex Party, I'm sponsoring this Norwex Party. So she has put together a bit.ly right here, and it'll take you to my party, and then you can go through the catalog and you can order these things right there on the site. So that's why she's not saying call me or do, but her phone number is on the site.
Yes, please call me if you have questions, if you want more explanation, if you want more details, if you want efficacy, I'd be happy to provide all of that information.
Yes, and we want you to know that we did put your ad up. I'm going to show it right here. And you can see that over on my page. And also, I'm sure it'll be up on Brenna's page. But in case you missed the bit.ly, it's over there on the page. Okay, guys? Okay. So, and it's in the chat.
Yes.
So let's get back to business.
Yes. So very minimal ingredients in everything that we have. Sometimes 5, sometimes 10 ingredients maximum. So this is heels. Our heels get dry and cracked in the winter. Our elbows get dry and cracked in the winter. So, but we do have a foot stone, and we have this exfoliating mitt, which has 2 sides. It's a more of a nylon looped side on this side, and this is the microfiber on this side. This is our body balm. So after you exfoliate with your foot stone or your mitt, then you can follow up with this afterwards. And the body balm smells amazing. It's a peppermint.
I'm making a list over here.
Yeah, it's an uplifting, just to your senses. It's amazing. It's a great body balm to have. I put it on my chest when I wanted to kind of vaporize up and put me in a positive mindset, because for me, peppermint just does that. And it's a peppermint kind of a wintergreen scent together. Again, this one only has 5 ingredients. It's shea, and I discovered I need glasses, so I can't read that small anymore.
I do. I understand.
I used to read it no problem. Like, dang it. So yeah, these 2 helpers together, whether you get the footstone and the body balm and or the exfoliating handset and the body balm, it is $34.98, and I call it holiday heals, but it's really just our holiday helping all of our dry cracked spots.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that, because you know, a lot of us haven't been able to go to the for our pedicures the way we want to.
Yeah.
So I think this would be helpful. I want people to know too that how long will the party be open?
Let's have the party open for about a week. So everybody, if they have questions and I need to get back to them, I'll go ahead and I have a time to get back to them. But I'm happy to help it out through the weekend. So don't feel shy to be like, oh, it's the weekend. I don't know if I can call her. Yeah, no, just give me a call. I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so you can use this link for at least a week to order during the party. Okay,
yeah.
Send your friends over. We'd love to have them come.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you have in your hand now? That looks different.
Anybody who places, the first person that places an order through your link will receive a free bag, complimentary bag of our laundry detergent. Wow. So as a thank you for your diligence.
Wow. Nice. I love this laundry detergent. I got it right here. Oh my gosh. This is the best stuff. And especially if you have allergies or have issues going on with detergent, this is great stuff, and it lasts forever. Oh my goodness.
You know what I like about the detergent is I dilute it in my bottle, and I can carry it all over my house, and I can wash almost any surface down with that diluted laundry detergent.
Wow.
It's like an all-purpose cleaner.
Yeah,
and it lasts forever. Bathtubs, sinks, all my bathroom surfaces, I use my laundry detergent.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have an odor. You know what I mean?
No. You just put it in one of these guys. Just a little bottle.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
I'm sorry, we're just taking over. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go. You're totally fine. So yes, the laundry detergent. I recently experienced it with petrified cat stuff, vomit. You know, they like to regurgitate. So the individual was telling me, well, she was struggling with it, and I gave her a kitchen cloth because it has the ribs on it,
Mhm.
and I gave her a some spray, and I said, try this on your spots that you're struggling with. She tried it on her carpet first, and she was amazed at how much it had taken out, because that stuff is hard to get out.
Mhm.
As I hear, I don't have cats, but I've heard from so many people that trying to get that stuff out of the garments is so, it's like they feel like they have to throw it away after. And I'm here to say with Norwex, you don't have to feel like you have to throw something away just because you think it's not salvageable. I've saved so many things, like exploded pin in the washer. My daughter's brand new pants were in there, and she hadn't even worn them yet. A pin, big old blue blotch all over the pants. No, I rescued them with that detergent with the toothpaste.
Wow.
That is good to know. I hadn't even thought about stain remover. I just love the fact that it just does such a great job without all of those, toxins in there. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, technically, all that stuff in there and those other products, they help mask. They help mask what's going on in your fabric, and then they also break down the fibers, shortening the lifespan of the garment that you spend money on. So, Norwex, I just like to be able to preserve what I own and keep it looking nice.
Now, we talked about the fact that clean doesn't have a smell, but this is called what? Odor? Now,
odor eliminator.
yeah, can you talk about this?
I
Because
see you like that. That wasn't in my holiday helpers, but I got to tell you, if you burn something, it's a big helper. Like I burn tortillas, and it's
well, my grandkids are good for burning popcorn.
oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So that is our enzyme-based odor eliminator. So it's not like a fragrance-laden product. It actually has enzymes that helps encapsulate what's causing the odor and breaks it down and dissipates it in the CO2. So enzymes are really helpful. Because I had when they were smaller, when I first started Norwex, I sprayed it around the toilet. As boys, I have two boys. Yeah. So I sprayed it around the toilet, and it was always smelling in there. And I used everything prior to that would possibly take it away, and nothing was giving me the results I wanted. And this was the only thing that helped. Plus the plastic liner in my garbage can. Those were the two things that I was struggling with odor-wise, and it was driving me nuts. I was like, nothing that I used over the counter was giving me
The
what
results.
I was expecting. They said it did, but it didn't work. And I spent so much money on that stuff, other stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now, what else do you have for us? I'll try not to.
So the next, no, you're fine. The next holiday helper we're gonna have is the chenille hand set and hand towel. And I call it holiday hands because we have the peppermint foaming hand wash. This stuff smells amazing, and you only need one pump. It's great. It's nice. You can literally, after you wash your hands and you dry your hands, you can still smell the peppermint, the fragrance. And we have a couple other new fragrances, citrus, and right now there's plum, I think, something like that, vanilla plum. So this helper, they don't even make this color anymore. I have it in my inventory, but they have this, and what I like about it is these little nubbies. They act like little Q-tips, and they go in between your fingers, so it's great for even kids. But my husband goes, that dries your hands faster, and then you don't see the towel on the floor. It would always fall off the bar, and the nice thing about this is that it doesn't fall off the bar because it literally goes on the bar. So you take this little cloth right here, and then you slip it through the back while it's over the bar, and you're able to secure it to the bar. I don't have a bar here, sorry, but you're able to secure it to the bar, and it hangs there, and it's easy for the kids to just grab and go like this with it, or you're drying your hands and you got to go hurry and rush to get something out of the oven. It's super handy. And again, we know how our towels smell after one day. I can use my this and my other towels for 4 to 5 days, and then I'll throw them in the wash.
Nice.
They don't make a smell. And that's what I like, is everything that I used before, all the traditional stuff, left a smell. There was always a smell, and I had to change it the next day. Like, it wasn't going to last to be used again, because that smell, the musty smell, just drove me nuts.
Okay, well, we have about 5 more minutes. What can you show us that we may want to share with folks on our Christmas list?
So yeah, that's the holiday the holiday hands, and that set together would be $38.98. Okay. On your list, I know we have husbands, right?
Yes.
Washing the car. Our car wash mitt and the cloth together is a great gift to give for our spouses, because there's pictures in my VIP group of just like a truck. It took someone to do this big, huge Ford truck, and it took 20 minutes to do the whole thing, including rims. And what I like is that this mitt right here, it has, like I said, Q-tips again, but it'll go in the little crevices of the rims and get in there and take out all the stuff with only water. And then you don't have to use any soap. You don't have to pack up everything, get everything out to get the car wash and pack it all back in. Just 2 days.
Say that again. Are you saying I can wash my car with just water?
Yes.
Okay, I've got some bird wonderfuls. Oh, Robin's a witness.
I got to talk about this. This is my very favorite product. I actually, my son came over the other day, and he washed his car, and he said, "Mom, I have to admit it. That's a pretty cool towel," because he only used water. I put hot water in a bucket. That's how I start out. I wring it out really pretty good, and this thing will wash my car in half an hour, and it does a beautiful job. So it's not just for men, ladies. It's also for women who love to clean their own. I love washing my car. So
okay, so you wash the car, and do you dry it with that gray rag?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the chamois.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you dry it while it's wet, or do you?
It's dry. It's a dry cloth. You use it dry.
No, I mean, okay. So you wet the car with the mitt.
Yeah.
And then you immediately wipe it dry. Is that how
I do it?
Okay.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, side by side. So you do one side, wipe it all down with the mitt, and then you follow up with the chamois on that same side, because it's still wet. It helps dry it, and it removes everything and leaves your surface with streak-free shine.
Wow.
And I gotta say one more thing. So during the summertime, this thing, what I do is I'll just hang it out, and it'll dry within minutes. It just in the sun, it just dries, and it's wonderful. I love it.
I am going to try that. They just did my roof, and so my car has some residual stuff on it. I am going out. I have my stuff. I have yet to use it. I was planning on having my grandsons do this, and they are due here this weekend. So
yay.
We're going to try this out.
Awesome. Yeah, totally. I just gave my kid the mitt wet, once wet. He does one side. I followed up with him with drying it, and he takes it and he rinses it out, and he does the next side. So, and then I follow up with the drying. So it just makes it a quicker job instead of one person just doing both of them. One
Yes.
person does one task and one person does another. And
Sounds
yeah,
like a plan.
the Suburban took me 20 minutes to do with that
Okay.
system.
Well, you know what I like about it, having separate tasks for separate children keeps them out of each other's way.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So, and then we are having a warehouse sale. So a lot of these things that I shared are actually on the warehouse sale. So I
Oh.
definitely would say take advantage of that, get your discount, and help support Carolina's event, and get your free bag of detergent. And at the end, after everyone's purchase, I will be putting on Carolina's page the raffle from her event to see who's going to win the free prize.
Oh, how nice. All
Yep.
right. Guys, we just want to thank you for tuning in. I know we don't normally sell things on this channel, but what we wanted to do was celebrate the holiday and support one of our biz chicks by featuring her business. And so we hope that you'll go in and that you'll participate in the party so that you can win these great prizes. But Brenda, we just want to thank you because we love Norwex, don't we, Robin?
Yes, we do. I give Norwex products away as gifts, Mother's Day gifts, whatever, birthday gifts. I give away a lot of the stuff because it's just so fantastic.
Now,
And a lot of it's not that expensive, like the produce wash. I can't go without the produce wash. I'm now
produce wash.
Yes, the
Washing
produce wash
vegetables?
is amazing. Let me answer Claudia's question really quick.
Yeah.
It says that she asks, does the site verify sale pricing? Yes, you'll see just click on the warehouse sale. There's a banner across the top, and it'll take you directly to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just look for the warehouse sale. And then you can enter CU1 or CU2 customer. Those are the customer promotions to see what the sale is also. So that way you get to look at those as well.
Say that code again. See what?
CU1 in the search and CU2.
CU1. So does it look like this, Bruna?
Yep. Yeah.
CU1?
And those, yeah.
CU2.
What's the code for, Brenna?
It tells you what the specials are for December for the customer specials.
Oh, okay.
Not just the warehouse sale, but the customer specials.
Wow.
They're usually kits that you get to see that are available.
See, that's what you learned from tuning in, huh? Wow. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry, my internet had been cutting out earlier, so I hope I was able to answer everyone's questions.
I'm looking to see before we go. But in the meantime, if they have questions, how do they contact you?
You can find me at Happily Clean and Green on Instagram or Facebook. And then once you become a customer, you become a VIP for all the tips and tricks. And I have a special pricing for products, a select amount. They're called my faves. Just like Robin has her faves, she loves that produce wash. Yeah, so I can't live without that produce wash either.
Listen, Claudia says you must get the oven grill cleaner and the fruit cloth. Oh, thank you, because you know what?
She is a
my oven needs
fabulous
that. Thank you, Claudia.
Nice. So
yeah,
next
super
week
handy.
we have let's see. All right, so I wanted to just give a shout out on the produce wash because this is something that I discovered when Fred was sick. You know, when Fred was sick, I was trying to get all junk out of my house, right? And I started buying organic. And even though I buy organic vegetables to the extent I can find them, I still use my Norwex produce wash. And you wash your lettuce, you wash your fruit, and it's amazing. Like your broccoli, you spray it on your broccoli, and it's amazing what junk is in your broccoli.
Oh, you're scaring me because I love broccoli. I've been eating it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you just spray it in the green part, and then you rinse it, and then the broccoli turns bright green. I mean, it's weird. It takes all that stuff off of the vegetables.
Broccoli is not dull. Broccoli is not a dull green color.
Yeah, it's bright.
Once you get off all it's actually a bright green.
Wow.
So I give it away as gifts to everybody. Yeah, because I feel like everybody needs to
you know
have
what?
it.
I have a question. You just triggered a question on my mind. Will Norwex mail it to our
Yes,
as a gift to someone?
they'll
Can we change the mailing address to send it to someone?
that's a good question. If you were in your, you created your customer site and you wanted to ship it to someone, I think it would, but I could research or
Okay, let us know, because if we have to mail it, we need it to come so we can send it.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
if you wanted to send it as a gift. Okay. I'll verify that for you.
And Claudia says, look, your kitty is distracting us, Robin. She's so beautiful. I didn't even notice her because your picture's so small today. I have us over on the side. Okay, well, we just want to thank you again. And I'm going to let Robin close us out. Here you go, Robin. Tell us
Okay.
about next week.
Next week, we're going to be blessed with Lakeisha Appleton. She's going to come on. She's our Mary Kay consultant. And I know she's going to have a ton of really neat spa packages for us to purchase and to experience with Mary Kay. So that's exciting.
Oh,
So that's,
will we be able to buy?
I hope so. I'll try to work that out with Lakeisha and see how to do that. Kind of like what Brenna did with the Bitly for us here.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll work that out with Lakeisha directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a winner. We want to thank you again, Brenna. We want to thank you again, Robin. You guys are always so great. And I want to put this up so people can see. We have our holiday helpers party going on. It'll be going on all this week. And get in there and get some wonderful gifts for the people that you love. Thank you so much again. And let me change this banner out because today really is happy, healthy habits with Robin, Shimizu, and friends. I want to remind you guys, if you want to join Biz Chicks, that you would text Biz to 33777, and we'd love to have you be a part of our community. Please share this out with your friends. Thank you again, Brenna. Thank you, Robin. You always have such great guests. Oh my goodness.
We need to remind people about First Monday. Isn't First Monday coming up?
Correct. First Monday is coming up. We're going to have a featured guest there. I believe we're going to be talking about taxes again to help you get ready for 2021. I'll know more tomorrow, so tune in. Remember, tomorrow we'll be talking tech and English, right? So don't be scared. Come on in
to catch up.
Yes, and in coming up for 2021, Biz Chicks is going to be having a series of workshops on how to use Facebook for business because there have been so many innovations and changes over there. We want to keep you current. Okay, so with that, yeah. So with that, we want to say, remember to go to the front of your own line, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Thank you, Brenna.
Thank you.
Bye, Francine.
Bye, Francine.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, Carrie.